Poppe's hometown is celebrating her winning American Idol tonight. And later in the TV9 newscast, an Iowa woman says opioids are the only thing that keeps her chronic migraines at bay. But a new national push is cutting off her access.
Wrong-way drivers are just very dangerous for anybody that's out on the road.
Cedar Rapids police and the DOT are trying to stop wrong-way drivers from causing catastrophic crashes.
You're watching KCRG-TV9. Now, from your 24-hour news source, this is KCRG-TV9 News at 10.
Maddie Poppe. Congratulations, Maddie.
You saw it here on TV9 just moments ago. Maddie Poppe became the winner of American Idol. Boy, is her hometown celebrating tonight.
Maddie Poppe.
I think that was happening in living rooms all across Iowa. Poppe sang a few songs tonight, including her audition song, Rainbow Connection. And TV9's Alice Wong is live in Clarksville tonight. Allison, I hope you can hear us. How's it going there?
People are so excited. Oh my gosh, when they announced her name, everyone just exploded. They were so excited. You can hear them. This is exciting. So cool. Everyone I talked to said they knew Maddie Poppe would be the next American Idol. A loyal group of Maddie Poppe fans gather at Pete and Shorty's to watch their hometown girl on the big screen. Of course, they say they've known she was a star long before the cameras and lights.
We knew she was very talented, even as a young, 7th, 8th grade.
I remember when her and her sister sang, it was like, wow, these girls can sing, and it turns out they can.
Doesn't matter your age.
Maddie Poppe is the next American Idol.
If you live in Clarksville,
she's a good singer, and all the Clarksville, Iowa love her.
You're pulling for Poppe.
She can read sheet music, play piano, string instruments, and start looking at these other competitors. They weren't that qualified.
They know she's on to big things.
It's really fun to watch. Heck of a journey, and proud of her.
She's represented herself, her family, the town, the county, and the state perfectly.
Again, everyone here so excited, so proud, so happy for Maddie. They say she represents Iowa, Clarksville so well. They are very proud, needless to say. Here we go, one more time for you. Live in Clarksville, Allison Wong, KCRG-TV9 News.
The excitement is everywhere. Thank you so much, Allison. And look at this. Tonight, U.S. Olympic bronze medalist Adam Rippon on Dancing with the Stars. Rippon will be in Cedar Rapids this summer as a speaker at the multi-day concerts and events, that big event called New Bow Evolve. That will happen this August. Well, pivoting to weather, our drizzle is over, but Joe, will rain be returning soon?
We will be seeing some rain, but not until late tomorrow night. What fell today in some areas, pretty impressive. Take a look at our rainfall totals. Almost 3/4 of an inch up toward Manchester and Waterloo. Dubuque just over a ½ inch, just over a ¼ inch in Cedar Rapids and Iowa City. Now, though, the falling rains are done. We look in the distance, though, and you do see plenty of moisture out there. There's a little drizzle, especially northeastern Iowa. We're also, though, watching the possible development of fog as we head through our nighttime hours, and that could affect your morning drive tomorrow. Right now, the winds are very light, and as those skies clear with the moisture around, we are going to see that fog develop. So you'll see that reflected in our first alert zone cast. Across our northeast zone, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies, fog developing toward morning. Heading in our northwest zone, turning partly cloudy with patchy fog and lows in the 50s. Patchy areas of fog develop as well in our central zone down to 56, and some dense fog possible in our southern zone, 57 degrees. Coming up, we'll see how long that fog will last into your Tuesday.
Thank you, Joe. The Cedar Rapids Police Department and the DOT are working to alert drivers to the potential of the most deadly and difficult to avoid crashes, a head-on collision because of a wrong-way driver. Police say when someone calls in a wrong-way driver, the DOT will post a message warning wrong-way driver reported on these digital highway signs. Police say a wrong-way driver caused this head-on crash along Interstate 80 in Johnson County today. Officials say the crash involved 2 semis and 2 cars. No one was hurt. But police say oftentimes that's not the situation, that these types of crashes end in serious injuries, even death.
Wrong-way drivers cause very serious crashes on the interstate. When you have 2 cars that collide head-on, the results are catastrophic.
The message will be shown for 10 minutes in both directions in the Cedar Rapids and Hiawatha areas. Police say if you see that warning, you should slow down, stay alert, and consider exiting the interstate. An Old-Wine man is accused of driving more than 100 miles per hour while drunk Sunday morning. 25-year-old Brandon Keener was arrested east of Old-Wine about 5 o'clock yesterday morning. He was driving, according to authorities, 102 miles per hour along Highway 3 when they pulled him over. He's been charged with operating while intoxicated and speeding. In a TV9 update, Iowa authorities have arrested a woman today whom they say helped hide a South Carolina couple accused of traveling across multiple states with their daughter. The Winnebago County Sheriff's Office arrested Tammy Lene on a charge of accessory to a felony. The Sheriff's Office says Lene connected with William and Jessica Ray through Craigslist and helped hide the couple and their daughter for weeks. Authorities say the couple took the 2-year-old from South Carolina last month and went to Decorah. South Carolina law officers say the parents are heavy meth users and did not have custody of their 2-year-old daughter. Tonight, the Linn-Mar Community School Board set the date for a new bond vote. More than 1,700 people petitioned for this vote. The district is hoping voters will approve a $55 million bond issue on September 11th. The board says it will pay for 2 new buildings for just 5th and 6th grade students. Voters rejected an $80 million bond issue last fall. That would have paid for 3 new schools and renovations at 4 others. For Eastern Iowa patients needing long-term rehabilitation care, St. Luke's Hospital is building something new to meet that need. Hospital leaders broke ground on a new $15 million transitional care center this morning in Cedar Rapids. The center is designed for short-term but intensive care following surgeries or other medical procedures. The idea is to provide something that follows a hospital stay but stops short of nursing home care.
In the hospital setting, we start therapy, but here they get hours of therapy every day. So our goal right when people come in the door is to design a plan of here's your physical goals, here are your medical goals. We're going to work towards getting you to those goals.
The new transitional center located on Council Street Northeast should open in about a year. A Linn County camp says the newest project will make camping outside better for kids. YMCA's Camp Wapsie in Coggin is celebrating its 100th anniversary by constructing 4 outdoor teepees. These teepees are wooden, and once they're complete, they'll have windows, bunk beds, electricity, and fans. The Margaret A. Cargill Foundation gave the camp a grant for these renovations. The camp's executive director says they are still raising money for new improvements.
You know, we're well on our way, but we're still raising money to keep making camp even better for the next 100 years, for the next generation of kids to come out to Camp Wapsie.
The teepees should be done in the next 2 weeks. They're made for 2nd and 3rd grade campers, some of the youngest overnight campers, and up to 6 children can stay in a teepee at a time. Across the country, many are pushing lawmakers and physicians to stop opioid abuse. But one Eastern Iowa woman says that push is stopping her from getting needed medication.
Today, the drizzle may have kept you inside for a period of time. Tomorrow, you can get out. We'll see some sunshine, especially as we head through the later part of the day. Just have to get rid of some of that fog first. We'll take a look at the chances next. Keep it here on TV9.
You're watching your 24-hour news source, KCRG-TV9, with Bruce Auney, Beth Malicki, Chief Meteorologist Joe Winters, and Sports Director Scott Sable. This is KCRG-TV9 News at 10. We showed you her first steps into the spotlight as she took the nation by storm. Now, Maddie Poppe is your American Idol winner. Congratulations, Maddie, from Iowa, and your 24-hour news and weather source, KCRG-TV9.